Hi guys, it's Sandeep from Phone Arena, and now we have the little brother of the Samsung Galaxy J7, which is basically the Galaxy J5 2016 variant. So let's go ahead and unbox this now. So the Galaxy J5 2016 basically is a smaller version of the Galaxy J7 2016. The main difference is primarily the processor, which is a Snapdragon 410 processor on the J5 2016, and it's a quad-core processor compared to the octa-core Exynos processor on the Galaxy J7. Other than that, you also have a smaller size display on this smartphone. While both the displays basically have 720p resolution and a Super AMOLED displays, the display size on the J5 is just 5.2 inches compared to 5.5 inches on the Galaxy J7. So as you can see here, it says that it's Indian SIM card only, and that's because you actually have to insert an Indian SIM card if you want to unlock the device before inserting SIM cards of other countries, for example. The device comes with the S-Bike mode as well as Ultra Data Saver, and is actually a part of the Make for India initiative. So let's just go ahead and take a look at what's inside the box. So up front you basically have the Galaxy J5 itself, and this here is the black color variant, and the device is also available in a gold and white variant. So let's just set that aside and see what else is inside the box. So you have the basic documentation, a quick start guide, the warranty info and other stuff, even the safety regulation info. You also have a charger. This charger is actually a 2-pin charger, and it's compatible in both Europe as well as India. It has 5 volts at 1.55 ampere and has a USB port here. It's actually on the bigger side, but still I think for people who want a 2-pin charger, this might be easier than actually carrying around an adapter, for example. You also get a micro USB cable in typical Samsung fashion. You get a pair of earphones. And finally, you also get the battery, which is a 3100 mAh unit on this, and since the battery is separate, it's actually removable from the phone. So let's actually put the battery into the phone and boot it up. So the Samsung Galaxy J5 basically has a smaller 5.2-inch display. It has 2GB of RAM and is powered by Snapdragon 410 processor. This too has 4G LTE connectivity, and it is a dual SIM device, and it has 2GB of RAM as well. So up front you basically have near piece. You have the front-facing 5-megapixel camera, which also has an LED flash. The display is basically a 720p 5.2-inch display, which is a Super AMOLED display. And below the screen, you also have the capacitive touch buttons as well as the home key, which does not have a fingerprint sensor, and neither does a fingerprint sensor exist on the Galaxy J7 either. So up top, you basically have the antenna cutouts. On the left side, you basically have the volume rocker buttons. The right side, you have the power/lock key. And at the bottom you have the 3.5mm audio jack, the micro USB port and the primary microphone. Moving over to the back, you basically get the same 13-megapixel camera with f1.9 aperture, an LED flash and a speaker grill. You also get the 4G logo and Samsung logo over here. Overall, the design of the phone is very similar to the Galaxy J7 in terms of the actual hardware, the build, etc. The build feels quite solid, but perhaps not as solid as the Galaxy J7. That's probably because of the smaller size and the lesser weight as well. But nevertheless, you still get the same chamfered edges and you get the metal sides as well. And this here is basically the Galaxy J7 side by side. So if you look at it at first glance, it just appears to be a more minimized version, where the Galaxy J7 is actually a more magnified version of the Galaxy J5. And other than that, both the devices look quite the same. So unless you had both the phones side by side, it's probably almost impossible to distinguish between the two. So now we have the Samsung Galaxy J5 2016 all set up. So the device basically comes with Android Marshmallow 6.0.1 out of the box with TouchWiz UI on top. The device also has 10.9GB of free storage out of 16GB of storage free upon boot. And the device also supports microSD cards up to 128GB in capacity. The device also has 2 dedicated dual SIM card slots as well. So the device basically feels quite good, and it's actually quite smooth overall. Both the J7 and the J5 actually quite smooth, and the Super AMOLED display actually gives quite good colors and quite good contrast. But we'll be trying this out in detail in our review, so do stay tuned for that. That's it for the unboxing, guys. If you like this video, do hit the like button and do subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.